Scalenes. We see with the scalenes that we have, first of all, the word's plural, right? So we have more than one scalene muscle on each side of the neck. So we actually have an anterior, a middle, and a posterior scalene muscle on each side. However, for our purposes, we just group them together and we call them the scalene muscles. So again, they're more on the lateral aspect of the neck, and they're very deep muscles. We're going to see later that we're going to have pathologies that these muscles, even though they're small, they can cause a lot of issues as well with pathologies. Thoracic outlet syndrome will be one that we mention later. So just make sure as you look through these, even though we're grouping them together, they're very important. So we don't want to just put them aside. We want to really make sure we understand where these are located at and what they do. So looking at the origin, so it's the transverse processes of the cervical vertebrae. The insertion is the first and second ribs. So remember, we're looking at origin insertion generally speaking here, so collectively where they all would attach. Then we look at actions. So we have a bilateral action. So if the scalenes on each side contract, then they produce neck flexion. If you only have one side of the scalenes that contracts, then you get a unilateral action, which is lateral neck flexion to that same side. The scalenes are also an accessory muscle of ventilation. So the scalenes are innervated by the 3rd through 8th cervical nerves.